what's happening? What's happening? All right, well, it's Thursday, and we're making our way through the week. We're plugging right along. It's been a good week, and man, I'm excited. Here comes the weekend again. Already, it's almost time for the weekend, and it's going to be a great weekend. Got a couple gigs this weekend, like always, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Getting back out and playing some music with my friends, and making some money. Hey, today I want to do just a short video for you, a little bit shorter than usual, and I just want to kind of tell you about a little concept that I have that's referring to instruments that I call a cheaper keeper. An instrument that you can not spend a lot of money on, but end up with a really great, a really great axe that is one that you'll just want to keep forever, because you'll never be able to replace it for the same amount of money that you have invested in it, and they just they just turn out great. And P basses and jazz basses are always a good option for that, because they're pretty simple and interchangeable. They're kind of like Legos for bass guitars. You can mix and match lots of different things and put together a cool instrument. The one that I'm holding right here is a perfect example of a cheaper keeper. It's comprised of a whole bunch of different parts, and I acquired it in a trade, and then I did a little bit of setup work to it. I've been building a few basses, assembling a few basses and putting together a few instruments for a while now. I've gotten pretty good. I've always set up my own basses, but I've gotten pretty good at setting them up, putting them together, and making them work well. This particular one I acquired in a trade, and I'll just tell you about all the different components. It's got a seafoam Warmoth alder body. It's a lightweight body, kind of medium. I'd say it weighs about 8.5 pounds total. So this is a kind of a really nice body, but it's the kind of thing where you can find these used, because there's a lot of people that have the intention to build a bass, and they buy a body, and then it sits in their house for 2 years, and then they just want to get rid of it. So this would be $300, $400 if you wanted to buy a new one, but people are selling for $150 or $200 for a really nice painted body by Warmoth, which is made really well, has all the right neck pocket specs and everything, and it's good quality wood, right? So that you get one of these bodies, and then it has a hip shot bridge on it, EMG X P-bass pickups, and the active tone circuit. It's got a old 60s style, well, it's new, but it's a 60s style 3-ply Tort pickguard on there. I found a pickguard supplier out of China that sells great Tort pickguards for $9 shipped, $9, and it takes 3.5 weeks, but for $9 you get a really nice Tort pickguard. Comes from China. And then on this particular one, it's a 60s vibe Squire neck from one of the early generations of when Squire put out the 60s vibe basses. Well, it's got a great neck shape, and it's a great neck. Rosewood fingerboard. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this neck. It's actually awesome. So you put together those parts and set it up real nice, and without investing a whole lot of money, this is a kick-ass P-bass. It just absolutely is. That's what it sounds like with the tone all the way rolled up. Tone about halfway. 75%. So there's a perfect example of a cheaper keeper. Hardly, you know, I don't know, I suppose you put one of these basses together for about $600 or something like that. You know, if you shop around and find the parts used. I don't know if you could find, I don't know if I could find a better bass, a better new bass for $600 than this thing, with a premium hip shot bridge, kind of premium great active P-bit EMG pickups, premium body from Warmoth, and a really decent neck from, you know, any number of builders. You know, there's All Parts, there's of course Warmoth. A lot of people buy Warmoth and All Parts necks with the intention of building a bass and never get around to it and sell them for $150. I see it all the time online, all the time, and in fact I buy them. Yeah, so, you know, got a great 60s P-bass vibe, cool paint job, and this is one that I'll keep. You know, I'll keep and I'll play it like crazy. I'll play the frets off it, you know what I'm saying? And I can take it out and bang it around, and I don't worry about it at all. You see what I'm saying? I can beat the living daylights out of it without a worry in the world. Now, another one of the cheaper keeper realm instruments is this one I'm holding right now. Forgot what I paid for this. It wasn't all that much. It was, oh, about $450, I think. I got a sweet deal on it because it was from a friend of mine who owns a music shop up in Spokane. But this is a 1977 Aria Pro 2 primary bass. But the coolest thing about it is it's got a maple, one-piece maple 50s style, you know, slab style neck and the two-tone sunburst. The only thing that I did was put in a set of Nordstrand power blades and put on the gold anodized pickguard. And bingo, I've got a poor man's 57P bass, and it is a good one. And I mean a really good one. So there's another one. It's a cheaper keeper. You know, they're out there. There's lots of different ways to achieve that. Either buying the old ones from the 70s from Aria Pro and Univox and Tokai, or you know, those kind of Mutsumoko factory, you know, ones. There's a bunch of good ones within that realm, or just with modern day parts that, you know, people have the intention of building a bass with and never get around to it, and they sell them. They sell those parts online. Most of those people are motivated to sell the parts, and, you know, you can negotiate on a price, and yeah, you can end up with your own cheaper keeper. All right, friends, thanks for watching this video. Before I go, I'll say thanks again to Tech Amp. I've been featuring the Tech Amp rig all week. I love this thing, and man, it just sounds completely fantastic. It has so much muscle, and these 212 cabs, these classic 212 cabs, are monstrous on stage. Side by side, two of them, absolutely badass. They move a lot of air and they feel real good. So thanks to Tech Amp, and thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching all the videos. Have a great rest of your Thursday, and hey, let's get excited. Here comes the weekend. All right, friends, peace.